Stand to, MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries as we continue the campaigns of LEGO Legions. Today I am joined by EGI's Spyware, who is in fact Abel Simbri, as well as Moon, who has joined us for this lovely little co-op adventure playthrough. And last time we learned the name of the evil bad guy who killed our daddy. He is Andreas Kane, and he drives a mech that I'm going to steal at some point because I'm going to be completely honest, coolest atlases are like ours right here. Well, the King Crab is probably a more effective anti-mech unit. So, with that out of the way, let's get ready to rock and roll, and make sure everybody in chat say hello to the YouTubes, as we have returned from, well, basically 2 days of them not having to see you. Alright, so let's go check how badly our mechs are. Oh yeah, we came here because we wanted to, oh no, we didn't come here, we want to travel to Alturf to get that Jester, because we want to grab it and sell it, because it has double heat sinks, and I require such things. I need to hear Rihanna's T-Rex Tortuga voice. Oh, my Tortuga voice is so terrible and really hard on the voice too. It's like, it's not even good and it's painful to do. It's like, why do I bother? Alright, so we are going to come over to, first we're going to take lock and load, so according to Rihanna. Okay, Commander, same plan as we discussed. I'll drop you near the farm on the outskirts of the city, clear the farm of any enemies, then proceed to the city itself. Once the city is secured, I'll pick you up at the port. As usual, we have no idea what the force of the enemy force strength of our enemy is, but this isn't a small outpost, so you should expect a substantial number of mechs supported by both ground and air forces. Plan accordingly, and good luck. Can we rip out the heat sinks and then sell them back to... You know, that might actually be a genius plan, but probably not. So, oh god, I don't have room to sell my mechs off to the side. Because you can't sell directly from cold storage as far as I know. So I'm gonna have to junk something. You know, we'll get rid of 3 mechs. What do we like better, the Vindicator or the Blackjack? The Vindicator, of course, packing a PPC and is all around a decent mech, and the Blackjack is packing a pair of burst fire autocannon 2s and is all around a decent mech. Although I think it actually has normal AC2s now because they're tier 4. What do you think? We should sell the Vindicator, folks?
I was gonna say, if we did tier 4 autocannons, I'd say keep that.
Alright, so marketplace, first things first.
Couldn't we put one of them in cold storage?
We could, but then we'd have to pull it out of cold storage and put everything back onto it. So, like, if we're not gonna keep it, we may as well just get rid of it. So where is my Vindicator? There you are. Sell that. Plus, we're probably gonna need it in order, we're gonna need to sell it in order to afford the Jester. Okay, put the Locust on there. Come back to the market because there's no easy way to sell from cold storage that I know of. If you do know the easy way to sell from cold storage in the chat, please let me know because it's kind of ridiculous. How we have to keep going back and forth to do that. And now we sell our busted quick draw, which is that one, right? That one's filled to gills with weapons, that one's empty. 8.1 million Z-bills, and then we come over to purchase another Jester. Oh, it's cheaper. They like us more? Or it's in many pieces. Deadly coming in with the 100 bits. Thank you very much, Deadly, for the cheers. Do appreciate it very much. On this, well, run up to Mechmas, I guess we're doing? Not quite sure. I don't plan on doing another full week for a while. Yeah, so first things first. Actually, no, I'm just going to drop it into cold storage because I'm not going to use it. So, yeah, take that. Drop it in there. Confirm. And it would actually have been smarter, not going to lie, to basically just replace the current one that we have, but I'm sentimental like that and I don't feel like doing such things. So just repair all the things, come over to the Atlas, repair you as well. 18 days on that, we'll pull the Jester out of cold storage and then we're going to sell it right back to him. And hopefully we will have a fairly decent amount of cash. So, inventory. We have 2 hero Jesters. Yeah, the empty one. Another 2.5 million. Alright, now we're pretty much well on our way to being able to get another nice heavy mech. So, nothing else super special in the inventory, although, you know, there's that catapult again, should we want to get our hands on it. I like that you're having people that support you play with you. I think that's a very good... Oh yeah, for sure. The AI is dumb. And, you know, friends are friends, and they're a lot more fun to play with. So, all of our mechs are currently being rebuilt. We have a whole bunch of brand new double heat sinks. I probably should put them into some mechs. Is anybody having any significant heat problems?
The Marauder could do with it a little, but it's only a little.
So, Marauder, MAD 3-4. Cancel that work order. And edit the loader, just double checking, make sure I actually remembered to start the recording. I did, good. And details, you have 1, 2, 3 internal heatsinks, which I will swap out because I have 8 doubles now. 1, 2, move that heatsink to the head so I can give you 3. Oh no, I need to move. Oh, that was an engine heatsink. Ah, I get you.
Would it be better to put the doubles in the engine? This is the singles.
Can I put the doubles in the engine?
Oh,
well, you can. I didn't even realize I could do that. Thank you. Alright, so in which case, that'll keep it mostly better protected, and I need 2 more single heatsinks. Because you can mix and match in this game, which I know is absolutely terrifying, and you should never do that in real life, but your right side is still the important side to try and keep intact on the Marauder, so try to deflect damage from it. And yeah, that'll get that repaired. Please don't put the double heatsinks next to the ammunition. No, that's exactly where they need to go. Don't you understand? I kind of want to put the awesome with some double heatsinks, just to keep it from ever overheating.
Wait, where's the ammunition?
The ammunition is on the other torso, so it's on your left side.
Oh, the shield side? That seems a little bit risky.
So your cannon's on your right side, which means if you suffer an ammunition explosion, it won't take out the cannon. You'll just lose the mech.
Oh, yeah, I see, fair enough. Since you're shooting with the left, it means it's more likely to get hit and suffer the ammunition explosion. But I suppose it's nothing.
Alright, so we're going to put 4 double heatsinks into the awesome and see how that goes. I should probably put it in the Marauder, but I've been told that the Marauder apparently is doing great on heat. The Atlas can cook, it just doesn't cook very much. So I'm pretty happy with how that's going to turn out. Alright, so we've got all that set, and now for the YouTube people, absolutely no doubt want us to actually start getting into some missions because, well, it's probably boring watching me just do a little bit of repairs. We have 62 days to travel! And there happens to be a hero mech on the market in Corsica. Do I want to travel all the way into blue space? Who is blue? Oh, Steiner, of course. German accents and all that.
Well, we've only got, what, 2 million C-bills right now?
4, but yeah, we should probably travel. Although, it could be a legend killer. I can't say no to hero mechs. Rare mechs, I'm starting to realize I don't need to stop in to say hi, but at this point, I'm going to start just dropping by and hanging out at random hero mech locations. Happy late birthday, Deadly! Missed yesterday to celebrate your birthday? Well, that's fully reasonable. It's a fire starter. Yeah, never mind, that's not gonna happen. The fire starter E with 4 machine guns and 4 flamers. Yeah, that's terrible.
Huh. I have heard that those are actually pretty effective, but it's, yeah.
The question becomes, what would we sell in order to take it? Because it is 35 tons.
We're kind of above its weight classes.
Yeah, well, we can slot it in for other things, but... Oh, there's also an Orion and a Stalker. It is not the Orion that I care about, though, so unless anybody has a particular need for either of those mechs, I'm probably just going to ignore them. Although there is a second Atlas. Oh god, it's the better Atlas, too. Well, not the better Atlas, but the long-range fire support Atlas.
Huh.
So, what would I have to sell to get my hands on this thing? Do I bother buying it? Not really sure. Let me go double check what we have in our inventory. Awesome, Blackjack, Hunchback, Marauder, Quick Draw. Could sell the Quick Draw. That might actually get me to it. Because I know that Ryu does like the Quick Draw. So I do hesitate to get rid of it. But you know what? Sorry, Ryu, but we're dropping your Quick Draw. So that we can instead buy another Atlas.
Might want to strip it to keep the SRM.
Too late.
Alright.
Yeah, my mistake. Good point, and I should have done that, but I did not. Alright, so I need to get a little bit more seed money, because I need to have enough not only in order to afford this gun, or this mech, but also to survive. So, get rid of our flamers, get rid of basically all of our missile launchers.
I think on that spreadsheet, Sprug made the SRM-6 base is actually more efficient than the SRM-6 with Artemis.
Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. All of our small lasers, because we're not going to use them. We have very few mechs that actually can use smalls. Alright, come back to battle mechs. Get to the Atlas. Did the selling price go down? The selling price on this was 7.2 million C-bills, or 7.5 million C-bills, right? And now it's 5.2? Oh god! Whew! I almost sold our Atlas. I almost sold our Atlas instead of bought
that
their
was
Atlas.
almost a travesty.
That was almost a travesty. Okay. Well, at least I didn't do that. What did I do to the Marauder? Did I not fix the Marauder? Oh, right. I gave you double heat sinks and then I didn't actually repair your damage.
Whoops. Oh.
At least we're in port, so we can do that easily. Alright, check out our brand new Atlas. Repair all. Drop out the 2 damaged heat sinks for 2 more perfectly fine heat sinks. Do I have better large lasers than what you've got? I do not. AC-10, LRM-5, SRM-4. The SRM-4 is 2 tons? Or LRM-15, so I would rather throw in... Let's give him the LRM-15 plus. Drop the SRM-4. It's a small slot, which means LRM-5s only, I believe. That will also allow me to drop the ton of SRM ammunition to put in perhaps more armor. No, it's already fully armored, which is great. Probably another heatsink, because I do have some fears about how well this mech is going to handle the heat. And I should have a better... No, he's going to be using this at long range. Let's not be stupid. I could give it a... Oh, I could give it a UAC. The UAC 5 on the... I've got 2 more. I've got a quad plus, and I should also have a triple plus. Somewhere. Unless I sold it accidentally. I don't think I... Did I... Oh, shoot. I may have sold it accidentally. Well, I have at least 1 more. Do I have any really good... The only reason why I'm hesitant to put the LB-10X in there is that it's a shotgun mode, and that's probably not going to do amazingly. Because this mech is pretty clearly designed for long-range combat. How many tons ammo you got? 2 tons. Now I'll put in the shotgun. Give it some powerful close-range combat capabilities. And that'll actually give you enough room for another... Oh, for a flat-out double heatsink. Yeah, the right torso. Right, 49 days and 200,000 C-bills in order to do that one. We are due payment soon. And I would like just a little bit of extra cash. So sell a little bit more equipment. Good on that. Sorry about the wait between missions, guys. I understand it can be a little bit frustrating.
You're good, you're good.
Alright, just making sure. And sorry for the YouTube audience. You've been watching for 12 minutes and we haven't actually gotten to a battle just yet. Alright, there we go. We're back up to...
2 Atlas.
We do have 2 Atlases. That is very true. Alright, now we travel. 62 days. So we'll have both of our Atlases ready to go. Hi, Gray. Welcome to the stream. Wonder if I can make T-Rex jealous. Ooh, what did you get? Did you get something with a Gauss rifle? Because Gauss rifles make me a very jealous man. Not gonna lie. I really want one. They're 15 tons, and they are a large weapon slot, which means our current Atlas can totally do it. Alright, brand new planet, 70 rated difficulty, 315 tons, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually, cram in all of the stuff. We're going to take it for maximum salvage, because that'll go us 20. Although I may need some cash soon. Who would like to take a second Atlas? Would anybody want to take a second Atlas?
I'd prefer to stick in my catapult, to be perfectly honest.
You know what? I was actually going to ask you to stay in your catapult, because if we do that, we're going to need to find a lot of weight. So either we can keep the Warhammer and the Marauder, or one of you can step way down in tonnage so somebody else can step up to an Atlas. We need to find
I'd be willing to step down to the Wolverine.
Sure. You're dropping out of which mech?
The Marauder.
So, ooh, we'd need another 10 tons.
Would we? Oh, yeah, we would.
Yeah. Because in order to set the Warhammer up. So we would need to drop down to a 45-tonner, and I'm not sure I want to ask you to drive a blackjack. It may have been hubris to buy a second Atlas so soon. You can drop the Atlases within Derby. This is true. Alright, now let's just keep it the Warhammer and the Marauder, and we'll keep the Atlas as sort of a secondary backup for whenever all hell breaks loose. Speaking of, I need to take that second Atlas and I need to paint it as long as we're waiting. And I will actually take a moment to actually look at the proper paint codes from... what do we want to copy? I think we may actually want to copy the Marauder. I like the red on the Marauder. Paint mech. So we're looking at 7C0500, as well as 012957, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we should be able to paint this atlas up nice and pretty. So that becomes 7C0500. Enter. For that beautiful, beautiful red color. And then 012957 for the blue. And then the last one is just straight F's 6 times for the bone pure white. Oh, you managed to get yourself a Thunder Chief with a thumper and a hatchet. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun for you, Gray. Let's see, I could actually just keep it at that camo. The default camo pattern actually works out pretty good on him. Let's apply that.
Can I ask about the Marauder, the weapon groups? Why are the medium lasers your primary fire?
Because Sprogue is... Well, I don't want to say he's an idiot, but he is not exactly the most brilliant commander that I've ever seen driving a mech. And I can confidently say that because he has some of the highest damage values of the entire company whenever he plays. So he knows that I don't mean it.
Alright.
I need to swap. Yeah, he likes his medium lasers for some reason in the wrong location. By the way, if anybody wants to come take a look at the two atlases now staring across from each other, that's just going to be fun. Oh, I'm actually really psyched to see how this one turns out. Surprisingly enough, my atlas is actually a better fire support atlas. Are we good on load?
CNAS 7K, buy it.
95%.
That
the K
is
the one with the twin PVC stick out. Not twin PVC, maybe ELRs, but and the Gauss rifle, basically.
Yeah, this is the slightly lower version of that. It just has an AC 10, but also the twin large lasers in the wrists. So, yeah, we are halfway to a Steiner Scout Lance. 2 is always my sniper weapon. 3 is with things with ammo. Okay, like I said, Sprogue does not align his mechs in the proper fashion, and we should make fun of him for it. All right, let's drop down. See if we can't cause a little bit of havoc.
That makes sense. If you know what means what, it's odd not having my primary weapon on mouse 1 for me.
Yeah, I agree. 1 is always my biggest, most heavy damaging weapon, so always my AC-20s. 2 is generally my medium laser group, and then 4 generally happens to be my missile group, and 5 is whatever support weapon after that. So I prefer 4 over 5 when it comes to SRMs versus LRMs. So if I've got a mixed loadout, I can roll that way.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons
online.
All
well, I have
phenomenal.
artillery weapons, I just don't put them on my mechs.
I'm detecting enemy forces.
Oh, we have arrived in this beautiful verdant location. Oh, the farm is apparently already almost dead.
Oh, jeez.
Game, that's not fair.
From a civilian on the ground, Commander.
Steiner Scout Lance, an insufficient grouping of mechs for stealth. Indeed. We are doing much scouting here.
Under attack once again. Please.
By the way, for the YouTube people, we are still running our current giveaway first, giving away a copy of Battletank and MechWarrior 5. If you want to get in on those, make sure you join our Discord and head on over. There will be a link down below. If you're on Twitch, the same thing goes for you. Check down below. There will be a black, blue, and I think he's white, Irby, that will take you to our Discord, and also to our YouTube channel is the red, black, and white one, should you want to locate him as well. We highly suggest that you hang around, and if you are new to the channel, also make sure you hit that follow button so you get notifications of whenever we stream, which normally is going to be on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So let's begin the engagement. Oh, he broke lock right before the missile hit him. Alright, full pace. Let's see if we can't save this here little farm. The poor little farm people. Do me a favor, don't step on the farm. I've been told that that's very, very bad manners.
Thanks for killing the LRM 60, by the way. I had a mini heart attack.
We are a nightmarish force of death and destruction, and it is awesome to watch us march into battle.
Target destroyed.
Poaching McKills! Ah, little fire starter. Hi.
Kill things so fast, I don't know what to shoot.
More missiles. Minimum range, no! Okay, gonna slow down a bit to make sure that I don't walk over the farm. While also making me a beautiful target for anybody who wants to shoot. Detonated. Are you going to play games, little Jad? You're going to play lots of little games.
Okay.
I can play games too.
Clearing the farm, Commander. Now you need to get to the city.
Awesome. So the farm is now saved. The people are there. Deadly's joking? What's Deadly joking about? Then you have to throw pennies at gravy. Alright, let's form up and start heading towards the city. We've got a click and a half walk, so we may as well keep it nice and close together. Otherwise, you know, we could all die. Probably not, but it's possible. I need to find additional ammunition for this, for the AC-20. I think 60 is probably the least you can get away with it. So the only problem is I don't want to lose any of my things. Oh, thank you, Deadly, for the pennies. I will throw some for... So Deadly, throw it away, some pennies for us. For Greybeard, we will load them up inside our Burstfire AC-20 and be able to rock and or roll with it.
You have single or double heat sinks on that mech?
It's got singles, so that's actually kind of the first thing I'm going to try and plan on doing. If I can cram in a couple of double heat sinks, I can drop a couple of singles.
Well, that's a wall.
We've identified the enemy, and they are a Wolverine and a Shadowhawk. Let's break the Shadowhawk, because he decided to run right for us. And I completely missed, but that was partly because I couldn't see it. That, on the other hand, really lit him up on the back. He's having a very, very bad day.
Played stupid games, one stupid...
Okay, he's down. On to the number 2. Oh shoot, he's going critical, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna start lobbing some missile fire until I can get nice and close with the AC-20. Oh wow, that rate of fire was actually pretty quick. Minimum range achieved.
The UAC's rate of fire, and may do a little less than it seems, but it's just satisfying.
I actually think the UX-5 does more damage than it should. Like, Sproge's chart is only if you fire it basically at the most efficient non-jamming rate. So if you fire that thing just as fast as you can, you should actually be able to out DPS my my AC-20, which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, but
sometimes you jam immediately, and sometimes you fire 10 times.
Yeah, and part of that is the skill of the pilot and the level of the AC of the UX-5. So we've got you the best UX-5 in there. If we can get you a level 10 gunnery pilot, you should be able to just go to town on it. Then it'd be perfect. Which is also kind of the reason why I want to get my hands on a rifleman, so that I can put 2 of those things out there. 4 would be the dream, but in order to cram on 4, I would need an XL engine. And I don't think there's any mechs with XL engines in this. Well, any riflemen with XL engines in the game. My freaking doesn't like this. Path a click to the city. How's everybody doing on armor so far? Ooh, we're having
one of my legs is a little beat up, but...
That's weird.
Got a right torso that's still got armor, but just a bit.
Nothing.
Alright, sticking close to me. Let me take the point, because I've got the best brawling weapons. So, form up. Turn back around with the water. Because we're going to go in on this particular little city.
Okay. Are we really particularly well built for urban fighting?
I am. The Marauder can do it, and the Jester honestly actually will be pretty decent at it, simply because the lasers don't have minimum ranges. Your Warhammer, though, is not going to do very well in the city.
It's completely deserted. There's no
We'll clear out sight lines as we can.
Yep, that's why you're hiding behind me, so I can just tank all the damage and you can shoot over my shoulders. Although I'm a little bit tall for that. Maybe we should have brought the awesome.
It's actually funny. In the older art, Atlas was actually a little bit squat. Big, wide neck.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting art for BattleTech. Most of it's terrible, but...
Oh yeah, no, they hired interesting artists.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, they did a better job on the champion in some of the older art than they did with PGI's new champion. They need to modify that a little bit. Give the Thanatos his legs. Shrink out those arms a little bit, and it'll be great.
I still need a stone rhino.
If we can someday get a stone rhino, that would be awesome. Hello.
It's
Eliminate
a trap.
15
the
targets.
deserted city was a trap. You know?
No.
It's a target.
Really? Oh, it's a Banshee. That's an easy kill.
That's cute.
It's a stock Banshee, too. I'm just gonna pull up nice and close and brawl with it. Let's see if I can actually rip its head off with a first fire AC-20.
Oh god, we're getting a lance that dropped in behind us too.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, Banshee's
yes.
dead.
I've got another half dozen bogies inbound.
Anybody super heavy that I need to worry about?
VTOLs.
Okay, keep an eye out for VTOLs.
4H.
Getting hurt here.
Numerous ground units converging on your position.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on the hunchback. Keep an eye out for the VTOLs that the AI keeps warning me about.
Crossing the front of you, Justin. So, close up.
What is that?
Target destroyed.
Good kill on the outlet, or on the. Oh god, that's a lot of VTOLs. Start engaging.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, they're within my minimum range, so I can't engage them with my missiles, which is kind of my primary anti-aircraft weapon.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, good kill on all of those. We've got another 8 more targets. Not very badly, Cicada. Whew, wow, he just went up. Good shooting there. Alright, 7 more targets to go. Some of them are vehicles. I can't imagine they won't drop at least 1 Lance of Assault Mechs on top of us. A Banshee doesn't really count.
Target acquired.
Banshee barely counts as a
Target
medium.
destroyed. Target destroyed.
You mean a PPC and an AC-5 aren't great for that sort of thing? Oh, we got an Igor going on. Ow. You see him with that.
What Igor?
Exactly. Oh wow,
Right.
we're about to eliminate all enemy forces, and
Demolisher.
that'll be it.
Oh,
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Good. Good job. 1 more tank. And it's a Scorpion.
Outstanding work. Now let's get the hell out of here. Head to
Alright,
port for
walking
extraction.
time. Another,
Yeah.
about a quick.
that's seriously it?
I assume we're gonna get attacked on our way to the objective.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they don't drop a king crab on us, I will be slightly disappointed. I mean, we can't steal the
Are we
king
gonna
crab
try
because we
and
don't.
leg the crab, or are we gonna try and just bore through its CT?
That's actually a good question because I'm not sure which would be easier.
I mean, I'm gonna try and hit the head.
I'm 45 seconds out,
If you can
Commander.
manage it.
Prepare for
It's got a pretty big
extraction.
cockpit.
Our ride should be here momentarily, which means the enemy should be here momentarily.
Oh yeah, this isn't the extraction marker, it's the
I've
objective
got
marker.
2 ASS
Yep.
targeting the Leopard. They're in close pursuit.
Yeah, so we've got to keep walking.
Action. I'm sorry, but you're on your own for the moment. Send as
Depending
many
on
of
what
these
they are, the
bastards
Leopard
out
actually
as
should
you
be able to
can.
handle them pretty easily. Because let's be
Yeah.
honest, the Leopard is pretty well armored, and harmed. How many laser bays were there? It's like I think 3 of them, and then at least 2 bays for AC-5s. So it is
Yeah.
no slouch in air-to-air combat. It's not exactly nimble, but
Yeah, that's the main problem, is if they can stay behind it, it doesn't have very many, if any, rear-facing guns.
that would be a problem. Come on. Who's about... Yep, eliminate all the mechs just popped up. Is that ours?
Don't think
To the
so.
south.
It is not ours.
Oh, that was several heavy mech.
This would be great.
Target acquired.
Thunderbolt.
Well, see.
Oh, it's a Special Forces Thunderbolt. Okay, keep locks on that Thunderbolt so I can continue to provide my catapult level firepower.
More.
Do we know what their secondary is?
No.
The Hunchback 4G, a Black Shack, okay, that doesn't particularly matter, and a Marauder.
That is a
and
Marauder. Alright, kill the Marauder. It is very much the most important target. I'm gonna underrun its PPCs.
You can blow the arms off, we can then go kill the Thunderbolt. That's also pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus this Marauder. Because I can keep his PPC sort of under control. Oh, I'm just taking monumental amounts of damage.
Yeah, you are getting messed up. You might want to retreat.
I've only lost a single arm.
Just stick
keep the fire
with
a little bit more.
Thunderbolt down.
Marauder out.
Target acquired.
Probably going to lose my other arm before the end of this battle. And I've got
see if I can
one
get in
more
front
round
of
of
this
AC-20 ammo. Okay, no more ammo.
Black check down.
Alright, so I'm just going to get enough range to start missile dropping on the Hunchback. Oh, his hunch is open.
Yeah, I'll get that. Nah, we're not. Almost. I'll get out of the way.
No, he's gone behind a pillar. I can't target him anymore.
Target acquired.
He's our last target. I hope he's our last target because I'm missing an arm.
Where'd he go? Oh, we went around.
Sneaky.
Clever girl.
Hunchbacks aren't supposed to be driven by clever pilots. What is the shenanigans?
Target destroyed.
There we go.
I resemble that comment.
That was one for the ages, Commander. The last of the
One for the ages. We got dropped on once by like 3 assault mechs, including a king crab before. The amount of damage I've taken is purely because I am just too exuberant about actually getting on top of targets. XW key stuck again. Who says it's stuck?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure before he gets in the mech, Tyrek just like tapes the gas pedal down with like a bunch of duct tape.
If I don't have to worry about pressing the pedal, I don't gotta worry about missing the speed settings. Tyrek too aggressive. No way! What is this shenanigans? Alright. What?
We got a Marauder. And a pair of ERPPCs.
And a pair of ultra autocannon flames. What? Okay. That was amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
Kind of Shadowhawk. Anything
That's
else?
just salvage his crap with the Shadowhawk, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna take the Shadowhawk so we can sell it, but yeah, I'm willing to take that. Just give me all the cash, all the cash pickups.
Holy crap. I mean, the ERPPCs in this are apparently not very good, but
You can brawl with them.
those UAC5s are. Yeah.
Yeah, the UAC 5s. I was starting to run out. All right, so apparently, according to Major Rita Campbell, I can't believe we made it out of there in one piece, Commander. Not many pilots could have survived an onslaught like that. Those sons of bitches figured out that we were in the neighborhood and they laid a trap for us. Worse than that, we walked right into it. I should have seen it coming. If there's a silver lining in all this, it's that they underestimated us and our resilience this time. They won't make that mistake again twice. Of course, neither will we. When you're ready to come see me on the bridge, I have something you're going to want to hear. Another 200,000 Seables. Also, on top of that, how's my cash? Not doing well. Actually, that's really bad. That's actually a pretty big problem. So, inventory. Hi. I need to... We got a Marauder and... Yeah, it's just a standard Marauder. There's got to be an easier way to sell to the market. Because I want to... If we can sell this Shadowhawk, then all of our problems are solved.
I would not bet on it being an easier way. This thing's UI is not the best.
Yeah, it has been pretty terrible. It's like, come on, Gabe. Just let me sell cool gear. So I'm gonna have to take a mech out of storage. What tier are the UAC 5s? They are... If I can find them in the UAC list. Show me all the UACs. They are tier 3. They're not as good as our amazing tier 1s that we managed to steal from Steiner Davian, or from the Davians. But they should do us pretty decently. I think you're supposed to be holding 12 mechs to be honest. I know we're not supposed to, but still, it's kind of hard not to. Like, seriously, there's some really weird difficulty things going on.
I'm honestly surprised we don't have like a little storage container somewhere on a planet where we can just like offload our stuff.
Well, I don't have a problem with... Well, that's the cold storage, but the only problem that I have particularly with this is the fact that I can't easily just junk it. Like, I should be able to easily sell that Shadowhawk, and I can't unless I drop something from our equipment bay, which I really don't want to do, because all of these battle mechs are good, and I don't want to lose them. suppose I can throw the Marauder into storage. We'll probably keep that. Just sell the second Marauder and the Shadowhawk like a reasonable person. But it's a Marauder, Sprog. Like, we can turn it into just as deadly as our current Marauder. Like, how amazing would that be? Oh, it'd be so amazing, actually.
By the way, are we supposed to be on board the Leopard right now?
Yes.
Because, okay.
Yeah, I know. How are we packing 12 mechs into a Leopard? Alright, let's sell our Marauder. There's nothing special about its weapons. And, yep, our inventory. The bad Marauder because it's got normal AC5. Junk that. Okay, we're back on good cash. Come over to Battle Mechs, take that Shadowhawk. Market. Inventory. I don't like Shadowhawks anyway, so I feel good about this. Sell that. Just sell... And one of the 45 tonners. Didn't we? Yeah, we already did sell one of the 45 tonners. Double Mad Atlas combo. It's not a hoarding issue. It's totally reasonable. After all, we want to be prepared for whatever comes our way.
I'm just going to assume we've got like a cargo union or something nearby.
Yeah, there's got to be something. Alright, so apparently Ariana does not actually want to speak to me, which is good. Star Map, hi. I need to take a trip to the nearest industrial zone, which happens to be right nearby. 34 days versus 20 days. Yeah, I'll take the 20-day trip. Presenter. Travel. Side course. So we're in blue space, which is... Ooh. We're in Davian space. Are we?
Steiner.
What year is it?
Sorry. Hello, how are things going? Well, 647, we're doing pretty decent. How are things at Found? We're kicking some... Oh, there's a Hero Cicada on sale.
There's a what?
There's a Hero Cicada on sale.
Hero Cicada that exists?
That's
yep,
a
it's
thing?
got... It's the X5 with the 4 medium lasers and 2 SRM2s.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
That's actually really good. And the Cyclops is the piece of crap fire support Cyclops that I would never waste anybody's time with. But the Cicada we might actually want to grab.
That Cicada is literally more than we paid for your Atlas.
Yeah, but part of that comes because it's loaded to the gills with ferrofibrous endosteel, an XL engine, and double heatsinks. So, it's the Hero Cicada. So much lost tech. It's got all the bells and whistles. Let's see. If I wanted to get it, I would have to sell the Blackjack. And
it's a 40-ton mech.
Yeah, I know. But if we were to get it, we could strip it.
Yeah, I suppose.
So we're not really buying it in order to, get our hands on a 40-ton mech. We're buying it to get our hands on lots of lost tech, but I don't have enough to sell in order to do that. So we'll just have to keep that in mind, that it's here. And in the meantime, we'll fix the rest of our mech. Oh, I thought for a second I had saved that medium laser. I had not. That's gonna be 30.
Might want to upgrade the weapons on some of our lighter mechs or did we put a bunch of those in storage?
Most of our lighter mechs are actually in really good condition. We did sort of upgrade everybody at some point, so the Urban Mech has an AC20++, which I think is the best one I've got. The Blackjack is carrying quad AC2 pluses, which is really good. Well, AC2 quad pluses, which is really nice. I suppose I could upgrade some of the medium lasers, but I kind of don't think it's all that worth it.
I suppose. The Wolverine has SRM6s +1. I suppose those are okay.
Yeah, and I also don't think I have any replacements for those yet. We got starting the work orders on that so we can get all of our mechs done. We'll have to remember the Cicada's here because we want to steal it. And we will head back to the Dice, which has an... Ooh, is there any high-value contracts?
Do you want to sell those ERPPCs? I'm sure they're worth some money.
Kind of want to keep them so I can use them for stuff.
PPCs is just better.
ERPPCs, though, you can brawl with.
Do that with PPCs in this too. I was wrong and Sprog was right. There is no minimum range.
Doesn't it reduce the amount of damage you deal?
Nope.
Really? That's interesting. Do we head on down to La Bouchere? La Bouchere might be the way to go. I mean, it's a much further trip. It's twice the distance. But it is a high-value contract. And also we'll be working for Merrick still, which I kind of want to do. Just because Merrick is going to pay us a little bit better. We'll head into Promised Land. Because right now America's going to pay us a lot better in terms of salvage. If we run into the tone limit, I'd sell that and pick up the cicada. But yeah, I'll probably end up selling the blackjack. The only problem is even if we sell the blackjack, we're not going to make enough in order to afford it. Quick check what battle mechs are currently here. Got an archer, a crab, and a grasshopper. Yeah, not worth it. And just to double check your equipment, you don't have any secret lost tech hidden away, because that has happened to me. No, you're good. Alright, lovely. Forceful negotiations. Tamarind Mining Corporation. Okay, so the Tamarind Mining Company has surveyed a selection of star systems near the Duchy of Tamarind and found high quantities of radioactive materials which are lucrative for mining and will improve the well-being of these systems. We have authorization from Parliament to pursue the locals to cede the rights to their land, which they sit atop the deposits. However, the land is populated with Star League-era ruins. Plus, the locals have embraced the worst tendencies of Comstar adepts and their pseudo-religious ways towards technology, and thus are fanatical about protecting the lands. A few raids against these lands to intimidate the residents should change their perspective and remind them of what it could be like without additional protections we can provide. You'll likely find no worthwhile technology after all these centuries, but prospecting for lost tech is an excuse that should justify your presence in the ruins. All we ask is that you keep the civilian casualties to a minimum. We are not in the business of killing for profit. Wait, really? That's exactly what you just asked me to do. We're going to accept the mission. How far away is the system? Oh, it is another 27 days. Yeah, we can handle that trip, but I kind of just want to take a quick mission right now because we happen to be in the neighborhood. So there are 3 available contracts, and we're going to grab some of them. Ordnance disposal is 315, 315, and 315. That's probably going to be the limit of this particular cluster because it is a level 10. So when we move up to the 11s is when we'll get all that. So yeah, we'll take a straight up raid for a little bit of extra fun to be had. We'll take that for max knowledge just in case we happen to run into a really fun mech. And why is my Atlas still in pieces? Oh, it needs another 3 days. There you go, my Atlas is beautiful. That was a tier 3 LRM. Wow, it's a 4 mission contract. Yeah, we're not going to take that. If we're going to take a multi-mission contract like that, we're going to try and hunt down one of the longer running contracts, purely because they give you additional stuff at the end of it. Like the priority contract we just took, not this one, but the next battle we're going to be taking, that's offering us an additional 2.5 million Seabills, just on top of everything else that we earn. So that'll be pretty fun.
How the heck would you get through a 4-mission contract? Like, you only have 12 mechs.
Very carefully. If you load it up on a ton of fire support mechs, like 1 sacrificial Atlas and then like 3 archers, you could probably do it. Those are some really nice color palettes. Thank you, Gray. I think they're really nicely done. They really bring out the spirit of what our company's all about, which is all of the red, white, and blue. Although apparently this is reminding people of the flag of Norway, which I thought that the blue and the white were inverted on that flag, but I'm not much of an expert when it comes to flags, especially not Scandinavian ones. Probably get in trouble for that. That was the tier 3 LRM. What, the LRM we saw in market? That's not worth it. Like, it's seriously not worth it. Checking the marketplace. Is there anything useful in this market at all? There's a tier 3 burst fire. That's not terrible. SRM 4++, and then just a whole bunch of junk. And the burst fire is not worth the 1.4 million Seabills that they're currently asking to in order to actually purchase it. Got 1 slot open for anything that we haven't run across. Yeah, we've had this Warhammer for... No, this Warhammer was a reward. The Marauder was also a... Was the Marauder a reward? I can't remember. But the Atlas we purchased flat out. As was the Jester. In fact, we bought 2 Jesters. Which was more than hilarious.
Ridiculous that it's easier to buy assault mechs than
Semi ready up. Yeah, the fact that they're so cheap, like, the price of assault mechs in this game is about 1/3 of a single part of an assault mech in Rogue Tech, which really kind of amuses me. That's the Norway flag now, before you had the white in the middle, but you swapped it to the blue. Oh, okay. So apparently we're repping Norway. Back a bit, had to start dinner. Alright, have fun, Gray. We will see you shortly. No, I think you stole it? Oh, did we steal it? That must have been some really
If we're stealing stuff and wearing Scandinavian colors, are we officially like Vikings of like whatever, the 32nd century?
That might actually be the thing. So yeah, possibly.
Reactor online. Sensors
Alrighty, let's get ready to rock, roll, and
Weapons
blow everything into
online.
little tiny pieces.
All
Because I have a
systems
great need. I hear
nominal.
PPC fire already.
We've been tasked with an objective raid, targeting a number of
Oh, there were
warehouses
VTOLs on
within
top
the
of
area.
us.
Our client wants the building
Cool.
and all of its contents
Wow,
destroyed,
3,000
and is willing
plus.
to generously compensate us for our efforts.
We have a trip
We'll
ahead of
contact
us.
you with an even
We have
point
several
of
trips ahead of us. I've got to
control
conserve
to
ammo on my AC-20 now.
Target destroyed.
So I'm just going to start blowing things up with lasers and LRMs.
Target destroyed.
Try and conserve your armor a little bit as well. Because we got a bit of a march ahead of us. We didn't steal anything, it was just unconventionally acquired. Yes, we are not stealing. It's all legitimate salvage. By the way, in case you didn't know, and for the YouTube people, if they don't know this by now, then they've waited a week. But in case you didn't know, The Expanse Season 4 is now out. It's 10 episodes, and it's fantastic.
Target
So,
destroyed.
I have unfortunately sacrificed my sleep the last couple of days in order to burn my way through it as fast as I could. Because I have just...
Destroyed.
I love that show so much.
Target acquired.
When I first heard of The Expanse, someone once tried to describe it to me as being basically very like Battlestar Galactica.
Destroyed.
And I hated the new Battlestar Galactica. So I didn't watch it until, like, right as Season 3 was airing.
Nice, I'm gonna try and headshot.
Destroyed.
Okay, Cicada's on out. SRM 20 carry.
I hit the head, but I hit the torso more.
Target destroyed.
Ah. Yeah, just either go for torsos or headshots, because I think we've tried liking it too many times at this point, and I'm not gonna get ourselves killed for it. And honestly, the rifleman is just purely a vanity project at this point. I want it, but
Stick two UAC-5s in there, that'll be pretty dangerous.
yeah, that's kind of my plan,
Destroyed. Target acquired.
because it would be dope.
Is it demolished or on the hill?
Yeah, we're just gonna bombard them with missiles, or the PPCs will do the job. Oh wow, that is a
The
lot of tanks to our side.
The 82 burst fire is also pretty darn good in DPM, so
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Target destroyed.
Although we used to have burst fire AC2s on our Blackjack, and we replaced them because we got tier 4 AC2s,
Destroyed.
so it made more sense.
oh, we have a Battle Master coming over there.
Acquired.
Okay, so I'll just see if I can spray his head down. Cockpit
Yeah,
is
I'm getting
fairly
beat up.
large. Okay, I got him red. Come on, come on. Did he shut down? He did. He keeps shutting down. Take an opportunity. Try and blow his head off.
Somebody may have destroyed some heat sink.
Did you just lose a heat sink? Please
We
don't.
also have two
No, no, no,
left.
no. I'm saying somebody may have destroyed some of the Battle Master.
Ah,
New target acquired.
okay. You're a 4H. I don't need to worry about you. I mean, I'm gonna kill you still, but jeez, my center torso is just absolutely lit up.
There's two riflemen, that's why.
Oh, are there? Crap. Yeah, just break him as fast as you can. Don't bother trying to take anything.
Punchback.
Cool.
New target acquired.
The Hunchback and Neuter, we can cook some.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore him for a little bit. Great. Once again, my left arm is totally exposed. Where's my right arm? I can never tell.
Target destroyed.
That rifleman's dead. Yep, lost an arm.
Target acquired.
I've got a problem. It's my very important side torso is very damaged.
Keep pulling back.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Let's get the Warhammer to do a little bit of extra tanking. He's probably the least badly damaged of all of us.
Heat critical.
I'm not actually that badly damaged, except they keep shooting that spot because I've lost the armor on it.
Target
The Battle Master came up the hill and shot me right there.
destroyed.
Okay, I have 20 shots left in the burst fire AC-20, which may actually be crit. Oh no, that's just the animation it shows. Whew, so that was quite the engagement right there.
Target acquired.
And hopefully be able to get onto
To
the
our
next one.
right
without that.
down the hill, we've got
Target
Something.
destroyed.
Right down the hill we got something. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I
I
don't
see
know,
it.
we've got an objective.
See if we can't engage it from long range. just break the
You can.
buildings and then pull out. Because we really don't want to get too embroiled in another fight right now.
Yeah, I think
time-
the garrison there came out and attacked us.
That would make a lot of sense.
Good work, Commander.
Alright, on to the
Almost
next.
target.
Target destroyed.
With a 1,500 meter walk and then another 2.5 kilometer walk. Yeah, it's been like this all day, but he brought a reserve atlas when he kills this one. Yeah, we have 2 atlases. We managed to pick up the large laser AC-10 one. So I kind of am tempted to try and throw ERPPCs and a UAC-5 into it. Oh wow, I really want to do that now.
Target
I like
I'd,
that would be awesome.
destroyed.
I'd still probably go for the normal PPCs, but yeah, who knows?
If I can control the heat, it would be great. Because the ERPPCs should do more damage, right? Oh no, those are clan ERPPCs.
Yeah, that's clan ones. They just have a longer range. Industry PPCs are
Don't have seen one of my campaign middles. To be fair, we've bought both of ours. We haven't really fought both 2 of ours. Although I think we fought 1 Atlas before at this point. So there has been to that.
Target acquired.
Alright.
Target destroyed.
It's up behind us. Okay.
We'll start engaging the buildings.
Oh, what are the?
Destroyed.
Rifleman.
Target acquired.
A lot of riflemen today.
Target destroyed.
They heard you liked riflemen.
They did. Okay, I'm going to turn and fall back a little bit. Let you guys share a little bit of armor, because my armor is mostly fully shared at this point. On the
No
bright side, I
problems.
have done a very good job of splashing the damage across all torsos. Cicada's leg is pretty much open, so just plant it in there, just to save yourself some effort. Good job.
Target acquired.
Rifleman's opened up.
God, this is just a shooting gallery.
Target destroyed.
Oh, my legs are opened up. Jesus.
Oh yeah, you are.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I'm talking to the guy in back. Because you guys are too fast with them PPCs.
Target destroyed.
Got the fastest PPCs in the Oregon reach.
Target acquired.
I'm not complaining. PPCs are awesome. The projectile speed is better than the AC-10, yet they do as much damage. Give me a lock on the primary target.
Objective down.
How many missiles I got left? I have 280 missiles left. I should be good. Oh, sorry.
My bad.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Got me through. I'm a little bit disappointed that the bolt-ons from MechWarrior Online never made it into MechWarrior 5, because I would love to put a top hat on my Atlas.
Target acquired.
Oh, Igor.
Target destroyed.
Ooh,
think there was an-
30 missiles.
Atlas in one of the books, and they essentially put a big tarp over it like a punt.
Target acquired.
You can do anything with an Atlas. That's what makes it such a great platform. And by anything, I mean you are totally limited by the current slot setup. Alright, on to the last objective. I think they now realize that they made a huge mistake trying to piss us off. At least one would hope.
I mean, they threw a heavy mech, actually medium and heavy mixed company at us, and we killed it. So
Yeah, that is true.
Igor.
We fought at least,
Destroyed.
yeah, at least a full company at this point of riflemen.
Only dead.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Another rifleman.
Another rifleman.
ow!
Just keep loading. We are not in Davian space. What gives?
We secretly stumbled upon a rifleman factory.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Steiner and
everybody has-
David have not made a treaty yet. This is illegal. Stop.
Everybody has tons of riflemen. Davian just has the most.
Incoming missile.
I think we know why Davian has the most at this point. Because by the time
Alright.
3030 goes to
Another
one, we'll
one!
have killed most of them.
Target
Center torso's open. I'm pulling back. Oh, the rifleman
Over here.
pilot just bailed.
target acquired.
Alright.
So I'm gonna fight this assassin while you guys fight the rifleman.
The assassin's trying to blow my torso off. Stop it. Rude.
Am I out of missiles? Holy crap, I'm out of missiles.
Target acquired.
There shall be
Wow.
no more switching to guns. I'm about to be down to 4 medium lasers. Oh, sorry, you took a couple of hits in the back from me.
Target
That's fine.
destroyed.
Assassin's dead.
Target acquired. acquired.
Okay, I don't have long-range fire support missiles anymore to provide to this rifleman. I got a harasser over here in the corner. Who's outside my medium laser range?
New target acquired.
If we don't get at least one rifleman in the salvage queue by the end of this, I'm gonna be convinced that the game just hates me.
My game's terrible right now.
Target
There you
There
go.
we are.
Rifleman behind. Oh my goodness.
I have 11
Warhammer's
rounds.
seen better days.
I should be taking more, but I can't afford to. If I lose this torso, we lose all
Yeah.
kinds of really important stuff.
Yeah, I'm not
Assa-
thinking anybody's shirking.
Assassin over to the southeast.
It's got a couple of harassers.
Target destroyed.
Oh, good. I have enough medium lasers to take an harasser. Through the gates. More gates. I think if I get inside the location, it'll be harder for them to actually hit me. Maybe
That's the
that'll
hope anyway.
maybe that'll just
Pop through
funnel
a
more
building
fire.
and give him a heart attack.
Surprise, Atlas! Been working since 3030.
Be the
Whoa!
scariest Kool-Aid man ever.
Something's behind us.
Oh yeah.
That's
Just
fine.
got hit by, like, I don't know, something. Lots of missiles hitting me in the back. I'm trying to run.
Yeah, at this point, let's
carry
just
away.
run.
Target buildings have been destroyed, Commander.
Oh god, no, we have to turn back and actually fight it.
Oh,
Giving you an evac
it's just
now.
an assassin. Wow, that's a lot of missiles. Is there more than
Assassin
one?
has an LRM 5 and an SRM 4, I believe.
I think that's around two.
I can run for the drop zone if you guys want.
Yeah, make a run for it. We got out of here as fast as we can. On
right.
tabletop, as a joke, we painted a nappy on an Atlas and a dummy on a lanyard on the chest of the Atlas so the player could throw a proper tantrum and spit the dummy out. What the hell do you guys get up to when you play tabletop? Oh. You seem to just keep losing arms. Yeah, I know. I just can't seem to keep them on. It's clearly revenge at this point for me making fun of people who kept losing large lasers. Oh,
All right, I'm tagging out.
Awesome.
Right.
Target acquired.
Victory is
On the bright side, I don't think we lost any lost
Prepare
tag.
for evac.
I hope.
Assassin really wanted to try.
By the way, how chill is that jester?
It is actually pretty chill. Once the AMS kick on, though, it needs those heat sinks.
Okay. So let's see. I think we have 20 salvage, and I believe a rifleman should be 18. And if we get one, I'm taking it, and then I'm going to sell. I'll sell the blackjack for sure.
I think I may have just been hit by that assassin as we faded out and blown up.
I would hope not.
Because I just had 2 ammo explosions.
There's your rifleman.
Oh my god, it's
Son of a-
19!
Game, I hate you too. Jesus Christ.
That is easy.
That's cruel. That is illegal. I need to report you for war crimes. Oh, that's just cruel, game. I worked so hard for it. To be fair, I relied on you guys to do most of the heavy lifting, but still, I worked so hard for it. God, that's a lot of tier 2
Oh wow,
medium
my
lasers.
game is awful.
Anybody have a detonated center torso? Tell me now, before I see it.
No,
No,
no. I guess that was just the game scaring me.
Okay,
I
good.
kept all my parts.
Ooh, 1500.
So when I was saying my damage is awful, it means you guys all double buying. I'm doing very
Yeah. My
We
legs
took a
seem
ton of
way
hits on
better.
that one, which is, not terrible, but that makes us in pieces. So we need to make even more friends. All right, so let's see how bad this is. First of all, we've got 6.5 million Seabills, which is fine. The Warhammer is no armor anymore. Let's go see just how badly mauled the internals are. 2 heat sinks down, but aside from that, not too bad. Put those heat sinks back in. Hit the repair all. We're talking 35 days. How close are we to... Yeah, no, we're going to do it. We're going to buy it. Sell that, or fix that. Catapult, repair the mech. Edit loadout. Internals.
Oh yeah, building damage.
You critted the double heatsink, but you didn't blow it up. Oh, that's good. Start work on that. 25 days. The Marauder. How bad was this? No internal crits. Nice. And my Atlas is now missing an arm. And another one of my good lasers. Luckily for me, though, I do have 2 good lasers again to replace it with. So I'm back up to all the lasers being fairly decent. Do I need any Alarm 10 plus plus plus? I don't think I... Never mind, I suppose I am replacing it. 20... No. Okay. 67 days on my Atlas plus another 300,000 sables. 32 of that is purely just in repairs. Well, I knew what I was getting into. On to Le Brochet. Everybody get ready for a nice little vacation.
Derek, I think you forgot to replace the heatsink.
Oh, did I? At what point do we need an intervention in criteria from this medium laser supply? Hey, I wouldn't mind not bringing medium lasers as long as I get more autocannons, which I do need more shells for. Battle mechs. Did I not fix something? Let's cancel the Atlas repairs. Gonna take us another 40 days on that Atlas. And
You could just wait until it's fixed and then...
no, I'm just gonna use the
probably-
other Atlas. That's basically my plan at this point. We're gonna get the Warhammer done. It's a difficulty 75 raid with a 340 ton limit. Oh. Oh, that...
Whoa.
I think I'm gonna need that then. We're all...
340 tons. We have a 70 and a 65, so we could bring the 2 out.
Does that cancel all repair work? What the hell? Wow. That's dumb.
Oh, it doesn't save any of the repairs done?
None of your repair progress is saved. What the hell?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm heading back to a hub. We'll take this mission after we get back to a little bit of shopping, because an hour has passed, so we're going to need to put a cut in here for the YouTube's people. So for them YouTube people, and everybody in chat, say goodbye to all the YouTube as we are about to leave them. But thank you very much for watching. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see the notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Make sure you join us for our streams on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays as we play Wednesdays and Saturdays for Rogue Tech, which is the top-down tactical combat game of this, and Fridays for more MechWarrior on MechWarrior 5 with friends. And we'll see you all in the next episode.
Bye.
Later.